Hey everyone, this is Jake with US Game Hosting's LifestyleRP server. This video is going to serve as a rather detailed look into how to get started on the server, and we're going to look at things like the content, our Discord, as well as how to navigate it, and some in-game functions that are going to be vital to gameplay. So let's start with our Discord. Alright, so for the Discord, what you're going to want to do to get onto our Discord is navigate to discord.usgamehosting.com. and that will bring you to this page. You are likely going to start on either the rules page or the welcome page. I'm not sure which one it opens you on, but no matter what, please look at this rules page first. This is going to be the rules for the entire Discord, not just lifestyle section. This is going to be for everything in this Discord. We are a game hosting company as well, so we do expect a little bit of maturity in the Discord. We have more leniency in game, but let's keep it to the rules, please, in Discord. So after reading through that, go ahead and navigate to the LifestyleRP section. This is where you're going to be spending most of your time. This is where you're going to get all your information, server resources, where you can chat with other members, as well as get support from the staff. So right off the bat here, the welcome page. This is just a simple welcome page. It's going to give you some information. Right now, we don't have anything in it because we're in our beta stage, and I need to iron that out first and put it in. But by the time you're watching this video, it should all be put in. Next is going to be the announcements page. The announcements page is what you're going to want to look at mostly all the time. This is going to be where we announce anything related to the server, any updates, any restarts, any special events, things like that. This is where you will be keeping informed. Right now, we only have a few talking about our beta server because we are currently in our beta stage of the game mode. But once that is released, we will have more for you. The next section is going to be the server resources section. Now this one, like a few other, actually do have a locked icon on it. Again, that's just because we're in our beta stage. These are not publicly released yet because we're still building it and we don't want everyone getting on and downloading things they shouldn't just yet. Once we release the server, and once you see this video, this will all be unlocked. So the server resources page is going to have a wealth of information for you. It's going to have our IP, it's going to have our Discord name, even though you're already there. So that's not very necessary. It has our forums link. We don't do much on there. We do host a lot of our like rules lists on there and guides and hotkeys and stuff like that. So that's what we use the forums primarily for. But Discord is going to be our main communication center. So we do have a rules list. That's going to be under here. You can also get that in-game on the F1 tab. We have our workshop content, which we will be coming back to very soon, a new user guide, which is going to be this video, as well as a written guide, and some in-game commands and hotkeys so that you can familiarize yourself with it with one big knowledge base there. So this is going to be a big part of the server. You're going to want to visit here a lot to get your information, to get your content, and anything else you might need. So the next is the general chat. I'm not going to go into it just because people are talking, so they can do what they want. That's where you can communicate with members. Suggestions, you can suggest anything. We are always open for suggestions for the server to make it better for you guys, as well as for Discord. Support channel, if you need support, you will not be able to see those. And then public channels you can do for communicating with each other or to meet. But that's pretty much the Discord. It's actually pretty simple. You won't be able to see a few of these channels. But once you see this video, everything should be unlocked that is meant for you to see. So from that, we are actually going to stay on this server resources page and go into the workshop content. Okay, so you are now on our workshop collection page. The collection is labeled Semi-Serious Lifestyle RP Content, and the collection is assembled by one of our wonderful owners, Andy himself. If you find a collection that is not by Andy or does not have this name, then probably don't download it because I don't think it's ours and it could cause content issue for you. Do keep in mind that this name might change to just Serious Lifestyle RP Content at some point because we are a serious RP server and no longer a semi-serious RP server. We just need to update the name. And now the hardest part of this entire thing, subscribing to every single add-on, which is not hard at all. You click this button. Click subscribe to all. It will go through everything and subscribe to it for you. And then pretty much after you do that, you can join the game. One thing we do advise though is see these little black check marks here. Make sure that those are consistent all the way through your content. I don't know why this is happening. Just try to ignore that. Usually it'll be in one straight line. Make sure that it is all this little black check marks. If you see something that has a green plus sign like that, then you need to manually click that and download it. If you have any of those, you need to manually click them. We have unfortunately been having issues where when someone subscribes to everything using the subscribe to all button, there are a couple things that might not get downloaded. Hopefully it won't happen to you, but it has happened in the past, so check that before anything else. So verify you have everything, go all the way down, and then you are good to go in game. Now that you're in game, our map does require some different game content. Those game contents are Half-Life 2, Episode 1 and 2, and Counter-Strike Source. So you see that little gamepad icon down here on your main menu of Gary's Mod? Click that, and make sure that those are checked. Counter-Strike Source, Half-Life 2 Episode 1, Half-Life 2 Episode 2. I don't think you'll need to do this. I think I just have it and did it anyway. So once you have those checked and you have the content installed, go ahead and exit out of that and navigate to the server. You will likely have to use either the console or you will have to find it in the internet tab, but since we've been working on the beta test, I've been able to have it in my favorites already. So once you get there, connect to it, and we'll see you in game. Okay, we are now in server. On first time join, a pop-up box will appear on your screen asking you to select your player model that you would like and select in-game name for your character. Please make sure that these character names are in roleplay, otherwise we will rename you. The next thing I would advise to do after your first time joining is take a look around. Make sure that there are no missing textures or missing content. If you see anything with purple and black check marks, that usually means that the content is missing. Go ahead and contact staff if you have an issue, contact community members, or just refer to the previous part of this video. Once you have content finished, go ahead and navigate to the F1 menu by pressing F1. There you will find a wealth of information. It has our website, our server content that we just looked at, the rules list, which you will please need to look at, hotkeys for vehicles, and an options menu. So if you didn't notice, by default, when you spawn in third person. There is no shortcut to disable this. The only way to disable this is F1, options tab, third person. Uncheck that and save. It is up to you, but this is my preferred way to play in first person. An additional thing I would like to note in the F1 menu is the radio and TV volume. By default, I believe these are all the way up. You might want to decrease them. I have them very low because it is very loud. You will learn that as you listen to radios and as you use the TVs. The TVs play YouTube videos and the radios are actual radio stations. So those are very useful things when you're trying to roleplay. I would suggest turning them down right off the bat, but it's up to you as you learn and as you figure out the server. One quick note I would just like to mention is that in your escape tab, return, back to main menu, and options, in your voice settings, please make sure your voice transmit and receive is all the way up. We've been having some inconsistencies in voice volumes for people, and if you intend to use a microphone, which we do suggest, please make sure this stuff is up so that you can hear us and we can hear you. Now that you've got your settings and content figured out, now what I would suggest is to head outside, take a right at the outside of the Nexus lobby, and head into the hardware store so that you can acquire a phone. A phone is a very useful tool. It gives you the ability to message contacts, people, the drug dealer, if you have a high enough level to do that. A high enough respect level, you can check your bank balance. You can use GPS to go to locations you might not know about. You can use an Uber if other people are being Uber drivers, or if you want to be an Uber driver. Or you can even use a garage opener or a mobile radio. There's so many options here, and to be able to /PM anyone, you also have to have a phone. So make sure you do that right off the bat. So now that you have your phone, and all your content is figured out, everything is pretty much up to you from this point on. You can make money by growing drugs, by doing deliveries, getting a job. Most jobs do require playtime though, so check for each one for specifications. Besides that, get to know the community, get to know the members, walk around, meet people, talk to the staff. We're all very friendly here, and we welcome new members. So besides that, I think that concludes the new user starter guide. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact us. We will be making videos in the future about each drug type, each job, and all the guides you might need for that. So keep an eye out for those. But besides that, I hope to see you in game. Let us know if you have any questions or any issues.